Now in this question, P, Q, R and S are 4 towns. One can travel between P and Q along 3 direct paths, between Q and S along 4 direct paths, and between P and R there are 4 direct paths. There is no direct path between P and S, while there are few direct paths between Q and R and between R and S. One can travel from P to S either via Q or via R or via Q followed by R respectively in exactly 62 possible ways. One can also travel from Q to R either directly or via P or via S in exactly 27 possible ways. Then the number of distinct paths between Q and R is the question. So I'm going to picturize this. I'm going to represent this in a chart. So that makes things easy to understand. So let me put P here, Q, R and S. So there are 4 direct paths. Here there are 3 direct paths. Here there are 4 direct paths. There are some direct path between Q and R. I'm going to take the number of paths to be A, and similarly between R and S to be B. Now first, moving from P to S, it is done in what all ways? From P to Q, then from Q to S, which is equal to a 3 into 4, which will give me a 12. Or I can also travel from P to R, then to S, which is going to be a 4 into B, which will give me a 4B. Or else from P to Q followed by R and then to S, which is going to be 3 into A into B, which is 3AB. And all the total weights when summed up should be equal to, according to the question, it should give 62. Let me take this as first equation. Now next, travel is from Q to R. Either it can go directly. Directly means what? A. Q to R directly is A. Or from Q to P and then from P to R, which is going to be 3 into 4, which is 12. Or from Q to S and then to R, which is going to be a 4 into B, 4B. And now the total number of ways will be what? A plus 4B plus 12, and that should be equal to 27 according to the question. Now then the number of direct paths between Q and R, that means I have to find the value of A. Now from the second equation, I can say A plus 4B to be equal to a 15, or else 4B to be equal to 15 minus A, or B to be equal to 15 minus A by 4. Now I'm going to substitute these two values in the first expression, first equation. Now what happens? If I substitute this in the first equation, then it will become 15 minus A plus 3 into A into 15 minus A divided by 4 to be equal to 50. And simplifying this, I get 60 minus 4A plus 45A minus 3A square to be equal to 200. Now simplifying this is going to give me a quadratic equation that is equal to 3A square minus 41A plus 140 to be equal to 0. Now I'm going to factorize this. This can be factorized as what? 3A square minus 21A minus 20A plus 140 to be equal to 0. Now I can take a 3A common outside, which will give me a minus 7, a 20 common outside, a minus 20, so that is going to be A minus 7 equal to 0. So either it can be 3A minus 20 to be equal to 0 or A minus 7 equal to 0, which will give me, let me write here, which will give me A value to be a 20 by 3 or A value to be 7. I can't take 20 by 3 because it's not an integral value, because number of ways can't be decimals, can't be in decimals. So that means the number of possible ways from Q to R will be 7. So 7 is the answer for this question.